champions of the NFC, the Detroit Lions. Wherever you are, welcome to America's great sports day. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, Super Bowl Sunday, 195 different countries know all about it. They're watching Greg, and for the players, this moment, they've built so much, and now it's here, a chance to take the field in the biggest football game of them all.
Yeah, and what do we hear all week, Mike, from every team leading up to the Super Bowl? For the players that have been here before, there's such an advantage. You know what to expect. You know what pregame feels like. You know how to handle the emotions leading up to it. But for the new players, the new coaches, no matter how much you tell them, there's still an element of uncertainty that really doesn't hit you until that ball is kicked off. So who handles it better? Who's more prepared for this stage? We're a couple minutes from finding out, and man, I think we are in for a great game.
Go tonight.
Higgins sent in motion. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
Once again, it's Gibbs. We'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Kalen Bullock there on the tackle.
Brings up second down.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down.
180.
Here's Goff. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. A big play here in the big game. 33 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. To the pylon, he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. The first touchdown of Super Bowl 60. The extra point, up and good. And the Lions are up and running here in the Super Bowl. They lead 7-0. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This line out quickly to Noel. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
Here we go.
And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second and 9.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. A ball deep for the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Gilly Ringo. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
go tonight. Like 20. Attack.
Now a give to Gibbs running right. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25.
Brings up second and 5.
I should practice out of here, boy, because I got all the hits, boy.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Now Gibbs. And he's going to pick up the first down. That's a nice run, taking it up past the 30-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10.
180.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 8.
Go. 180.
From the gun, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Hold on. Two. Yes, sir. What's that?
Goff. Again, working deep downfield. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Garrett Stingley. And the Texans are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm, just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
118. What's that?
They'll go play action with Stroud. Open man downfield is Noel. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that first down. So sometimes the best way to defend some of these physical receivers and tight ends is to bring the fight right to them, is to get up, challenge them, contact, dislodge the ball. And now listen, that's easier said than done, but as we just saw, if you can do it, it works wonders.
What's that?
Picked by the all-pro safety, Kirby Joseph. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. We saw it earlier. The defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half of throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. On play action, Stroud. Now deep ball here for Collins.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Good work there defensively. Knocked it away. That pass. Ball's incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Noel that time. And it'll be third down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. They go sideline and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
Gain of 24 yards.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins. They have it, 2nd and 4 coming up. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
That's not an easy catch by any means, but at this level, Mike, you get paid to catch them all. And really, you get paid to catch the hard ones. And you know that hit, it's coming either way. And I remember learning as a young player early in my career, the hit's coming, you're going to get knocked to the ground. It feels a lot better getting off the ground and handing the ball to the official.
Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Fourth down, and on comes Ka'imi Fairbairn for the Houston field goal. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming.
Look the hot, look the hot. Here we go, let's go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down. How's that for a big decision paying off? A gain of 28 yards on fourth down.
At the 7-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 18. What's that? 12. Hey.
Mixon will take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise for that.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On the the ground to start. They give it to Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Shotgun. It's gone. Trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shaair.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're on to you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Tony.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. Open man, downfield. It's Nico Collins. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big play here in the big game. 32 yards.
Goal at the 6-yard line.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. They'll run here with Mixon. And he's got another one. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown.
Black 20.
Goff to throw on 1st down. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Well, let's give the defense a little credit here. You talk about read and reacting quickly. They recognize the screen right out of the jump, and he's able to beat the blocker to the spot and keep him to no gain.
Go.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Get this complete to Horton. Loose inside the 30. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play here in the big game. A pickup of 44 yards.
This ain't what you want.
Here's 1st and 10.
We go tonight.
Goff to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On 2nd down, it's Gibbs. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
And And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
The Lions called their first timeout as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime. Third down and 3. Goff to throw. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at it, gauging where the marker is, and getting there to set up 1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Sione Vaki, touchdown Lions.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Very little time remaining in this 1st half as this kick is away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Look the hot.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. To the left side in the hands of Collins. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock.
10 yards on the pickup.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Randy Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal.
7-yard attempt.
His kick is good. So, 2 quarters down here in Santa Clara. The Super Bowl 60 halftime. Straight ahead with Scott Hanson.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Incomplete, but the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's caught right side. The tight end Schultz. 17 yards. The gain there. It's good for a Texans first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line.
3 more yards.
They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down for Houston.
First and 10.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
On first down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards. And another first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Out, what's that? 18, what's that?
They'll run on first down with Mixon. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second down, they need 7.
Second and 7.
On the quick, right? 18, what's that?
Throwing is Stroud. Now screen set up for Marks. And he'll take this one in. Woody Marks. Touchdown, Houston. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. And no return here. This is a touchback.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
We go tonight.
Goff going to throw here on first and 10. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's second and 8.
Tonight. 20.
From the gun, it's Goff. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
For the longest time, when you threw the ball to the running back, it was a check down, a swing, a screen, kind of short underneath where you relied on guys to run after the catch. But that's not the case anymore. So many of these running backs around the league, Mike, they can run routes, in a lot of cases, almost as good as the wide receivers.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Here's a second and 6.
What? What's that?
That's quickly out to Williams. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Third and inches. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to have a Lions first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. It'll be a short pickup. Down to the 22. It is Azeez Al-Shaair with the stop.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second and 7.
20, 2 for 1, 2 for 1.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Jalen Petrie up to make the tackle.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 4.
180.
Down to the final quarter in Super Bowl 60. We'll return for the 4th from Santa Clara after this. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
4 down. 180. What's that?
On to the 4th quarter, and it begins with a run by Gibbs. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down, straight ahead. So now, a big spot coming here. This to tie things up here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. That evens the score here in the 4th quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey, Uno Mars. Oh, ready? 11. Look the hot. Buggy. Why Tony?
Down quickly out to Collins. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 31
A
yards.
big one here in the 4th quarter. 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Ground to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. On the handoff, running left, it's Mixon. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Oh, ready?
He'll get this out to the left flat. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
And the Texans 1st down.
Hey, south.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On the ground, it's Mixon. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
16-yard line.
Now they'll run option left to the short side of the field.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Over the middle. He's got the tight end Schultz. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This is intercepted. Nice job there. On that return, gives them breathing room up past the 30-yard line.
Intercepted. It's a turnover on downs.
On 1st down, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. Got a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. The gain is 64.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Ric Flair.
Here is 1st and goal.
Here we go. Like 20.
They'll drop to throw. That's caught by Gibbs. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's a loss of 1.
And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go. Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal.
Wait, 20.
Now Goff. They're trying to hit him with a screen. This one's going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Wait, 20. What's up?
Control, the RPO is complete. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come. It's 4th down, looming. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to grab a late lead. This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
The Texans take over 1st and 10. 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now Stroud. That one caught by Schultz, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Toss second down throw for Stroud. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Now a deep ball here for Collins. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
He's going to have a Texans first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. And when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And with that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Hey, uno Mars. Hey, uno. White 19 Texans.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be fourth down.
11. Here we go. 18. That's it. Buggy. No.
Stroud. That's taken in. He's going to be out of bounds, but he will have enough to pick up a first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
That's thrown quickly, taken in by Collins. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans have taken a 4-point advantage.
Lions 27.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. What's up?
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That one downfield, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
76. Hell, you won.
Throwing on second down. Goff. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kalen Bullock. He gets free. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Texans. And that's going to do it. It's a franchise that began playing in 2002, and now they are Super Bowl champions. So this, a well-deserved celebration down on the field. You know, Greg, it wasn't totally mistake-free, but about as solid a performance as you could hope to have on the big stage in the big game.
And to think about all the people that have their hand in this, Mike, of course we see on the field the players, their ability to perform at such a high level goes without saying. But then you think of the group around them, the coaching staff, their ability to game plan, and then the front office and the GM who put this roster together. Those are the efforts of a lot of people that went into this Super Bowl victory.
Commissioner Goodell making the presentation of the Lombardi Trophy to the Houston Texans, champion of Super Bowl 60. So that'll do it for another sensational season of the NFL on EA Sports. For our entire team, and with my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, good night from Santa Clara, California.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not. I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.